Hello, my lovelies. Long time no see. This is kind of just an impromptu live. We're going to pull some cards for anybody who wants to jump on and join us tonight. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys because I don't do near as many lives over here as I usually do on TikTok, and that is going to change. So we found out yesterday, I think it was, that they passed a law to ban TikTok in the United States. That's where I live. So if TikTok actually does in fact get banned January 19th of this coming year, then YouTube will be my primary platform to do readings on. So I'm always taking personal readings. If you guys are ever interested and you want to book a one-on-one with me, I do tarot, I do mediumship, and I can do them both together if you would like. So you shoot me an email to book one with me, or if you happen to catch me in a live, you can do a reading in a live usually as well. So you shoot me an email, you tell me what kind of reading you want, and then once payment's sent, it's usually within about 12 to 24 hours that you get your reading. Most of them are done in a video. However, I am starting to open up to being able to do one-on-one video calls with you guys. Just depends on time zones and stuff. Like if you're across the globe, obviously it's probably not going to work out, so it'll be in a video. But if we're within an hour or two of each other, then I will try and do it that way if you so choose. So we're going to be on here for just about a half an hour or so tonight. If anybody's watching and wants some free cards tonight or a full reading, how I normally do it is I post a link in the chat. Let me see. I don't know if I can actually do that now that I'm live. All of these are different than they usually are. That's all right. Well, anyways, so in the bio area of my profile here, if you click that, there is a Linktree link. So you would click that. It's going to have a drop-down box of all of the different payment plans that I offer. So I take PayPal, Cash App, and Zelle. If you guys want to purchase a whole reading tonight, that is available. It's $25 for a full tarot reading. Otherwise, I'm happy to pull a couple of cards for anybody who wants them. Hi, Gisela. Good to see you. What do you think? Do we like the silvery purple? It'll fade out in about 2 shampoos, but it'll be nice and white silver when it's done, and that's what I was going for. I've done this for years. I just got a wild hair today, and I was like, my hair's boring. I want fun hair again, so I went and got the stuff, and I bleached it and did all that, and then did the toner, and this is what it comes out. If I get a little closer to the light, see how it looks more silver that way? Kind of purpley silver. But it's fun. It's one of my favorites. I have plenty of gray in my hair, but it's not like clustered together, so my hair's kind of boring to me. I used to have all sorts of crazy colors in my hair when I worked at the salon, and I don't know, I kind of miss it. I don't always enjoy the upkeep because my roots show really quick, so we're going to try and transition to having some light and some dark and see how it goes. And if I hate it, I can always change it, right? So there you go. Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody doing tonight? Anything exciting? It's Saturday, I think, right? I never know what day it is. My mental calendar is always so messed up. It's not funny. I always have to look at my phone and go, what the fuck is today? I don't know. I never know. Hi, how's everybody? What's everybody doing? Anything exciting going on? Nothing exciting? Nothing super exciting in my world, which is usually a good thing. All right, we're going to read some cards for the collective. You guys can purchase the personal if you so choose. The link in the bio is how you do that. It's the Linktree. If you guys would like to just get 1 or 2 free cards, I'm happy to do that as well. What does that say? You look like I did a few hours ago. You just colored yours. How funny. I did my nails, I did my hair, gave myself a haircut. Yeah, just decided I needed it. So it was very important today. I don't know why it had to be today. I've been on the fence for over a week now. Am I going to start recoloring my hair? Tonight I was just like, I want silver hair again. So fuck it. That's what I'm doing. So that's what I did. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate you. When it fades out in another couple of shampoos, it's going to be really light silver. And that was my target because my natural grays are super silver. And I wish my whole head would just do that on its own. Sure would save me some time and energy, but it won't yet. So we're just going to roll with it. Jesus loves you too, root beer. Yep. We appreciate everybody over here. We don't ever want to make people feel awkward or uncomfortable. Everybody's welcome in my life. I do not have IG. Nope. Soon I won't probably have TikTok either. It'll just be YouTube. It's the only social media that I'm going to have. So you guys are going to start to see a lot more of me. We're almost monetized over here, which the only thing that helps with is that we get to offer members like membership stuff. So it'll be videos that are exclusive to the people who purchase a membership. It's going to be $10 or less a month. And then you're going to get access to certain lives that other people can't access unless they purchase a membership. Readings, the members are going to have exclusive access to like personal readings during a live for no extra charge. So there will be perks to it. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to get in on that once we hit the milestone that we need to, we're waiting on the hours portion of it. I have to put more videos up to hit that. And then we'll have membership perks. So we'll see how long that takes to get there. But that is my next goal for the channel. Question. What is your question, Michael? Can't wait to give you all my money. I will gladly take it. Your girl works for a living. So, yeah, it would be nice to, get a little kickback for putting all my content up and stuff. TikTok, it was kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I would have subscriptions and people would purchase those, and other times I just wasn't offering them because life was a little too busy. So, I don't know. Am I a big back? Maybe. I don't know. You'll probably never find out, though, so it's all good. All right, so we're going to start this reading. So there is some truth or clarity that's coming in. I feel like there's been a lot of confusion, and it's taken a lot of strength and confidence to really overcome the obvious objective. That's a weird way of putting it, Spirit. Spirit wants you to step out of your comfort zone. They want you to be your, hot mess self. They want you to be unique, be an individual, and to follow through with courage and conviction. I feel like you're also trying to find your independence again. And I feel like for some of you, your confidence has been kind of knocked because of just shitty circumstances. But the good news is there's some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming in. And I feel like this is going to be kind of a shock or a surprise to somebody. Like, I don't think they have any idea that this is actually going to happen. So that's interesting. There's been a lot of things that you've been juggling. Maybe you had to stick some stuff on the back burner. I feel like Spirit's trying to show you what your priorities need to be and like what's the most important for you to be able to find the balance that you need instead of feeling like you're drowning. Your emotions could be all over the place at this time as well. I feel like the illusions being revealed kind of help to balance things back out. And I feel like it also helps you to kind of find your true north and figure out which direction you want to go. There is a decision that you're weighing, though, so it's really important that you have the facts before you decide what you want to do about this, because something isn't quite right. There's some sort of deception, or somebody's trying to manipulate you in some way, shape, or form. It will be found out, but you want to make sure that you are in alignment with what you want to do. It does look like there is potential for a new love interest coming in. I feel like this person could actually be like potential for marriage in the future. I feel like this person's a little bit shy and they're trying to find their confidence. The feelings are real. I feel like they're kind of drowning in those feelings. But I feel like this person is really trying to come forward with a legitimate offer, and they're afraid of rejection. I think you might also feel like this offer is too good to be true. It's not. It's actually genuine. So make sure you have the facts before you decide. I feel like there's also improvements coming financially. This could also be the wish fulfillment, but you first might have to cut off some people who are trying to take from you and really like be done with them. The Five of Pentacles tells us that we're going towards recovery, so from injury, illness, surgery, or financially. And if you've been looking to try and stand on your own 2 feet, I do feel like if you plan or set some goals that you will start to actually notice some great improvements. Interesting. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculous. Okay, so we're doing tarot card readings and answering questions tonight. So if you guys could please keep it on topic, that would be fantastic. All right, so in love, let's see what's happening. Ooh, start with the Grim Reaper. I feel like there are some people who are going through major endings in a relationship and they're going to be newly single. But I feel like that newly single isn't going to last very long because I feel like somebody new is coming in. The question is, are you ready for that or not? So whoever the ending is with, you're not going backwards. You've decided enough is enough and it's time to grow and transform. In the process, you're working on healing from any sort of heartbreak or pain that you went through. And you're letting go of toxic things like addictions, codependency, or anything that's an unhealthy thing for you. The coffin echoes the same message that it tells us that endings are bringing new beginnings. This could also be within your finances, like letting go of maybe somebody who's draining you, a job that doesn't serve you, or potentially a relationship, and you're evolving because the butterfly is all about transformation. Interesting. What else do we have going on in love? Now until the end of the year, what do they need to see? Ooh. Somebody wants a reconciliation, but I feel like the other person's like, no, that's not going to work. But there is the potential for someone from your past to return that wants to work things out. I feel like for one person, it's done. It's collateral damage. There's no way to go backwards. And there is a lot of chemistry between you and somebody. Could be a new person, could be a past person. Lots of fireworks. What else? Yeah, we're working on letting go of the codependency stuff, though. Addictions, things that are toxic, and leaving those behind, freeing ourselves and making the changes. So it's time to take back control of your life so that you're able to do that. So what signs do you need to see? What signs from now till the end of the year? Ooh, labels. Somebody wants to label a certain relationship. They're asking questions like, what are we? And they need answers. So I feel like you have to get the clarity in order to go forward. There's an unexpected visitor that might pop up at your door. Somebody that wants to surprise you. I do think it's going to shock you when you open the door and it's like, you were not who I expected to be there. Spirit wants you to cut the cords with anybody who's not serving your highest good. Cut the cords and move forward and focus on you. Self-love and self-care. Meet your needs first. Rest and recharge. Let's get some blunt messages. This one's called the Rebel deck. What do they need to know from now until the end of the year? Show me what they need to see. Fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Where do you need to apologize to yourself or someone else? What happened and why do you need to apologize? Just do it. Just apologize. Fuck, some shit is about to get real. Fuck, you're going to need your people around you. I feel like this has to do with this unexpected visitor coming in. But be fucking grateful because shit could be so much worse. So, count your blessings. I feel like that's how this new stuff's going to come in. One more. Love. Yep, love is coming in. Get some, give some, and it will cheer your ass up. So maybe you need to start by giving it to yourself first instead of just giving it always to other people. I feel like that could be very beneficial. I feel like it could also change things for the better in all parts of life if you actually start focusing your energy on you temporarily until you're able to refocus it elsewhere. All right, let's see. All right, did anyone want to do a personal reading or a couple of cards tonight? So we're going to start doing some more lives over here. I just don't know how often I'm going to do them yet. I'm going to try for like once a week, but no guarantees just yet. And they're going to be at random times. Sometimes it'll be in the evening. Sometimes it's going to be during the day. Just depends on when I can fit them in. I also always take personal bookings, so you shoot me an email if you want one. Those are always going to be paid readings, and my prices are usually listed on the community tab or the post tab. I can never remember what they keep changing it to. Or shoot me an email, and I will give you the current prices. I also have a spiritual gifting course that's up on the channel. It is $150. It's 5 different videos. And I walk you through how to open up your own intuition, your own spiritual gifts, and how to use them. So I'm a medium, and what that means is that I can hear and connect to the spirit realm. And I basically I like translate what they're saying to whoever they're trying to communicate with here in the living world. I've been doing that for the last almost 5 years now. Holy cow. I wrote 2 books, so I'm a published author. If you guys are curious, all of that stuff's going to be in my Linktree. So just click it. It's going to have a drop-down box. So if you guys are interested in purchasing either of my books, one is my autobiography, the other one is a romance novel. I have a second one that I'm working on that will be the sequel to the romance novel. Not anywhere close to done just yet, but the first 2 are published. So if you click the link tree, it's going to have drop down box. It's got pictures and descriptions of what everything is. If you would like to purchase any of those, feel free to do so. And then the spiritual gifting course, you have to email me first. And then once payment's received, I send you the batch of videos and you watch it at your leisure. It does come with a one-on-one video session with me to go over the course, anything that you might still have questions on. We're not doing like readings during that. It's literally a one-on-one so that we can kind of go over a review of what did you learn? Did you enjoy it? Do you have questions? So that is included with your purchase of the sessions of the course. And that's kind of it. That's kind of all that's really going on. If TikTok does end up being completely banned, then I'm just going to focus all my energy over here. And you guys will see way more of me because I won't have to be split between the 2. I did do a live over there tonight, told them what's going on, where to find me, all that good stuff. And then over here, it's just going to be kind of business as usual. I might change things up periodically a little bit. But for the most part, just going to be doing more lives over here and posting probably a little bit more content for you guys. And that's it, really. Like, that's the only thing that's going to change is I just won't be having to post in 2 places, which is kind of a needed break. I've actually been thinking about how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to keep up with all of it. I had originally started a channel under a different name, and we had some issues, so I started this channel and then changed the name because I felt like I had to, that it was just I needed to. And so this one's been steady, it's been growing, and I'm very grateful for the people that started with the other channel and then followed over here. And then some of them are migrating over from my TikTok channel, so that's cool. But I always try and respond to any comments or anything as soon as I can. You know, I'm usually in the office working and stuff, so if I get notifications, I check them. But for right now, things are just kind of going to stay how they are. And then once we hit the monetization and I can offer the memberships, there will be some exclusive content and lives and stuff for the people who purchase a membership. And again, it's going to be like $10 or less for a membership. And we'll just see how that goes. We'll see if anybody wants any of that. I've thought about starting a podcast to talk about, I don't know, different stuff, paranormal things, because I do paranormal investigations. I don't know if I could get some fun people on to like interview about different stuff, I would do that. So we'll see. But those are some goals for the upcoming year that I've been considering, just kicking around, wanting to do some different stuff. Do you guys also like the hair stuff that I've been posting? I feel like that's been getting quite a bit of interaction. Let's see, I did 2 haircuts on Thanksgiving. 2 of my stepdaughters were here. And they both were like, we want haircuts. So did haircuts, posted those, did my hair today. I'm going to grow it out some, at least to where I have some bangs because it's driving me nuts that it's this short. But I cut it all off for a collaboration that I was doing with a UK channel that's all about hair. And they specialize in like ultra short, really shaved female haircuts. And so I was still looking for models to do that, to post on that channel. So if you live in Colorado and you're a female and you want to get like a really short, just has to be short in the very back of the neck. It can be whatever you want on top. Still looking for models. It would be a free haircut for you, but it would only include a haircut and you'd have to travel to me. I have like a little home salon and that's where I do all of it. So I'm still looking for female models for that. You just have to be 18 or over. That's the only clause, and you have to be able to travel to me. So if you're interested, shoot me an email. We can discuss. Short of that, I'm going to start working on my 3rd book hopefully soon. And that's it. Nothing too exciting. We don't really go anywhere or do anything for holidays, so we'll be at home. About it. So anybody want a couple of free cards before we go for the night? anybody still watching is the question. So if anybody wants a couple of free cards, let me know. Drop your name in the chat. Gisela does. Okay, anything in particular? Do you want tarot, love? We've got a couple of my decks out too. We've got the Rebel deck, which is blunt messages with curse words. Tell me what you want. Is there a major delay in the chat box? Looks like it. That's all right. All right, we're going to pull tarot. If you can think of anything else you want, just type it in there. All right, let's see. Is my money going to improve? Gosh, I hope so. I hope everybody's does, though, because no one likes to be broke. That's for sure. All right, is the money going to improve? Well, you got a fat stack that fell out. Let's see. Well, first thing I see is that love's going to improve. So if you're single, I feel like that could change. There could be somebody potentially even a little younger than you coming in. I feel like this person is old-fashioned and romantic, though. And they might have to gather a little bit of courage to come towards you, but they come through with a genuine offer. Financial stability. So start planning or setting some goals for what you want to do with this money that's going to come in. I feel like you're at the planning stage and the work will still have to be done in order to get there. I do feel like you're overcoming some sort of heartbreak or grief, something that left a mark. And I feel like you're going to overcome it, but it could still take some time. I do feel like you're juggling some things, especially financially right now. So really important that you let go of what you don't absolutely have to have right now, or make a decision on something that you can eliminate. And that's going to help you to restore the balance. You could also be waiting on some sort of court case to be finalized, a decision that's maybe out of your control. Could be dealing with like legal issues of some kind, and it looks like it goes in your favor. Spirit wants you to trust your intuition and find that softer side. Really nurture the things that you want to grow. You could be moving. You might be planning to take a trip someplace, but I do feel like you're going to make a choice to go in a new direction and potentially even travel, things like travel around the world. So you've got a lot of bright ideas. You need to first figure out how to come up with a plan to balance everything out that you want to do. But then I feel like you come up with a plan to follow these ideas. You could be studying something, furthering your education somewhere, and it's kind of a balancing act. But I feel like if you get creative, you will be successful. So to answer your question, I feel like if money's coming in, it's going to help to restore the balance. I feel like right now you're kind of at a planning stage for how you're going to get there to do the things you want to do. And I feel like some money could be coming to you through like a court decision. I don't know if you're waiting on like disability or something like that, or something that's pending a decision. I feel like it could change quickly. And once it does, I feel like things start to finally go forward. Yes. So yes, more money coming in. 9 of Pentacles is the fruits of your labor starting to pay off. You get to finally enjoy some of that. And potential for new love that could lead to a strong commitment or even marriage for you. So love and money. That's an old Frank Sinatra song. I think it's called Love and Marriage. Used to be the theme song to, what was that TV show? Married with Children? Yeah, that's playing in my head all of a sudden. Let's see if I can get it on a loop. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Oh, so I feel like this person would be very old-fashioned, very traditional, and I feel like they would be somebody that's probably pretty stable, somebody who really is nurturing, somebody who will be a really good listener and a good partner. And I feel like you could be manifesting this, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Lots and lots of happiness. The 10 of Cups is the card that we call the happily ever after card, plus the Sun card. Tells me that this would be a very, very happy union for you. Whether you actually get married or whether you're just committed to this person. But the potential is there. You have the Hierophant, the Sun, and the 10 of Cups. So if you're manifesting a new partner, it could be somebody coming in. Is it someone that you know already? Let's find out. Let me see, what deck do I want to use? We'll just use this one. Does she know this person already? No, I don't think you know this person already. You got the Seven of Wands and the Moon. I feel like this person and you are going to have a lot of chemistry right off the bat. Almost like you're under their spell. Just make sure you know who you're getting involved with. You don't want to get involved with anybody who's not good for you. So make sure you have boundaries. Stick to those. I feel like that's also going to be important. But I do think that this person and you potentially are going to have a lot of chemistry together. Could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Leo. Could be an Aries. Those are the main ones that I'm seeing. So Pisces, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo. Those are the main ones that I see. So exciting. Money's going to improve and love's coming in. So I don't think you necessarily know this person yet. I really don't. I think it's going to be somebody brand new to you. And I think it's going to shock you how much you guys like just click with each other. I think you're going to be a really good fit. Anyone else want to get a couple of cards tonight? Would you say you're just slow? Me too. I'm just slow too. You should see me in the morning. I look like a train wreck. I can hardly walk and stiff from my body just hating me at life. And then it's like it takes a couple hours for my brain to wake up in the morning. So nights I'm definitely more wide awake. About time. I hear you on that one. Sometimes I feel like we wait and we wait and we wait, and it's like, come on already. When is this person coming in? Sometimes it's like when you just focus your energy on everything else and you're not too worried about the win, that's when things really start to happen. And I feel like you do. You have a lot of big ideas that are coming in and you're kind of focused in other areas. So I feel like it's kind of in the back of your mind, but it's not something that you're actively pursuing. And that's sometimes when things really come in. So you'll have to shoot me an email and let me know when it happens, because I feel like this person's going to be a good fit for you. Is anyone else wanting to get a couple of cards before we go for the night? And if anyone wants to book a personal, you shoot me an email to do that. Same thing about the spiritual gifting course. If you guys are interested in knowing more about that, shoot me an email. But it's 5 videos that go over how to meditate, how to open up your chakras, how to connect to your guides, your intuition. We do some psychic exercises at the end to see and test your intuition. There's all sorts of stuff that we go over in the course. So if you're interested in that, shoot me an email. It's 5 videos. You do get a video call at the end. We schedule that one-on-one. And then we go over kind of, do you have any questions about things for that? Kids cooking for Christmas? Potentially. Let's see. My son's been working a bunch of like 12-hour shifts at his job. He works for Amazon. And then my boyfriend's son he's not sure if he's changing jobs right now, so there's potential for them to cook for Christmas. I hope so, because I sure hate cooking anymore. But yeah, it was kind of nice to not have to do all of it for Thanksgiving. That was amazing, and the food came out really pretty good. So they did a good job. Must have learned well from something, so it was good. We had a good time. It was pretty low key. Just most of the kids came over and one cousin, and we just kind of sat around and ate and chit chat. Pretty low key, pretty easy. And then I cut some hair at the end of the night. So, I'm always working. What else is new? That's why I had to take some time off from posting, because I just needed a little bit of a break for my own sanity. But I'm back now. I have like a routine kind of figured out for how I'm posting for you guys for the week. Let me know if you guys like it by elements. You're still going to get an individual message. It's just I make 4 videos instead of 12. So that's a little easier on me. But each sign's still going to have their own individual message. There's also going to be the December monthly is already up. And then there will be 2025 prediction that I'm probably going to do as a live stream. And I'm going to do all 12 zodiacs in that one live stream for the predictions for each of the signs for 2025, because that sounds fun. I think I did that on the other channel. And then we'll have January monthlies up, but you normally will have at least 2 or 3 weeklies, and then you'll have your monthly reading. So I don't know what all I'm going to keep on the channel going forward. I think we've done plenty of shadow work. So I think I'm going to leave that off, maybe post it like once a month. I'm going to keep love readings on the channel. Spiritual guidance is going to be kind of factored into your weekly reading and probably love, but then I might do like a separate singles video for all you guys that are single. Any new ghost hunts? No, I wish. I haven't gotten to, but I did hear from the people that I did the last one with. They found something in the footage of the main video. And so I slowed it down, time-stamped it, and really looked at it a few times, zoomed in, kind of like screenshotted what looked like an image, and it actually changed. And so we did actually capture a ghost of some kind, because it was in these double doors that had windows. It was going out into another hallway from the one that we were in. And as we were getting ready to gather our things and to leave, behind her boyfriend is these double doors, and the camera pans back and forth a couple of times because we were just gathering our stuff. And you can clearly see that there was like light coming through and nothing in the windows. And then there's this mass, and the mass grows, and then it just shrinks and disappears in an instant. So we did actually capture something. So that was really cool. I sent that clip to another channel called Nuke's Top 5, but I haven't heard back from them, so I don't know if they're going to use it or anything, but how cool would that be? He's a channel that does like top 10 scary ghost videos, and that's like his whole thing. Is he relies on other people to send him scary stuff, and then they clip it if they think it's worthy, and they put it on their channel. And I've watched him for years, and so it would be cool if they used it, but it's unlikely, so I'm not holding my breath. So no, I did have a really odd thing happen yesterday at my own house. So I was doing something with dinner. I was finishing up stuff to put in the crock pot, and I could have swore that my stepson came in through the garage, in the kitchen where I was, walked past me, didn't say a word, and went to his room, which isn't uncommon when he gets off work. Sometimes he just heads straight to his room. And so I didn't think anything of it. I just figured he was tired and I'd see him later. So then a few hours go by, I'm sitting in my living room, and all of a sudden my boyfriend and his son get home from work. And I looked at him dumbfounded, and I said, how did you get out there? You were in your room. I watched you walk past me while I was making dinner like 2 hours ago. And he was like, I've been at work this whole time. What are you talking about? And I said, I know I physically saw you walk past me, walk into your room, and I thought you went to like go take a nap or something. And he was like, no, I've been at work this whole time. I haven't come home at all. And I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't me. So I don't know. I don't know what I saw, but I swear I saw him, like physically saw him with my own 2 eyes. And there's no one else in the house that looks like him. So I don't know. That was kind of weird, but that happened yesterday. I saw a really huge, probably meteor in my backyard like 3 or 4 days ago. I was outside with my dogs, letting them out for the last part of the night. And I always go out there and just look at stars, always have. So I'm just, playing with the dogs. And then I happen to look up just in time to see this giant ball with like streams of what looks like, I don't know, flames or light or something trailing off the backside of it. And it was huge. It wasn't just a tiny little speck that's gone in a split second. This lingered for a little bit. Not like a long time, but a few seconds, to where you could see it traveling slowly, and then it just vanished. And I was like, that was pretty cool. But no, that's about it. Saw some ghost footage that I captured. That video is up if you guys want to check it out. Go to my paranormal playlist. It's going to be the very long one. And then there's a timestamp. So click the timestamp. It happens in a split second. And once we go through the double doors, like, you missed it. So look at the timestamp and watch the doorway really carefully because that's where it happens. And it's there. I slowed it down, replayed it several times, but pretty cool. I was really excited because that was my last one for the year. Usually once it starts snowing and stuff, I don't go out and do a whole lot of them. But if there are some where the weather's good and I can get to them pretty easily, I will. I just don't have anything scheduled to do yet, unfortunately. But I will try. I might just go to like the cemetery or something and wander around because it's close, but we'll see. If you have any ideas of places I could go check out, let me know. Shoot me an email because I will try. Depends on where they are. If they're not like a 6-hour drive one way, I'll check them out. If they're like stupid far, I probably won't. But yeah, nothing super exciting. Just weird stuff happening. And that one really made me kind of scratch my head going, what did I see? I know I saw him. Like, I physically know I did. And then his dad was like, well, go check your room. Is someone in your room? Joking with him. And he's like, nope, no one's in my room. It's like, that's so weird. What the heck, man? What did I actually see? I've been seeing a lot of stuff out of like my peripheral vision here lately. I've been having really intense dreams again. And usually that's when stuff kind of amps up for me. I start getting more downloads of stuff and see things more often. So who knows? How far was the waterfalls from me? I would say like 15 to 20 minutes, not far at all. And I haven't been back since this summer. It probably looks really pretty because it has snowed some in the last couple of weeks, like in the higher mountains. And so there is snow in the high mountains. That one's not super high up, and that one has like somewhat paved roads to get to the waterfall area. I will see if I can get over there before our next storm hits on Monday. If I can go like maybe even tomorrow, go out and go see if I can capture some of that. You just want to see the waterfalls again. I love it over there. It's so pretty. It's usually really quiet during the week. Weekends are another story. If the weather's good in the summer, it's crazy busy. But that place is called North Cheyenne Canyon. There's another name for it. Gold Camp Road. There's like a couple of different names. Helen Hunt Falls and Seven Falls would be some of the waterfalls that are over there. And they have, I want to say it's like guided tours. You ride like this tour bus and it takes you up through the canyon. And it shows you all these different ones. I've never done that. I usually just take my own car and go up there. But it's a very beautiful place. I think you can, they have like a stream, and they used to have like a fishing pond in two places. I don't know if you can still do that or not, but you used to be able to. And then they have hiking trails all throughout the park. They used to have rail cars, like railroad cars, that would go through these specific tunnels. Some of them have actually collapsed and you can't go through them, but I did walk through 2 of the tunnels that are still open when I was up there that day. And they're kind of interesting too. So like you can fit a single car through there at a time. You can, if you're real careful, you can fit 2 at a time through there, but they're narrow passageways. They were built for the railroad cars to carry stuff up to the Cog Railway, which sits on top of Pikes Peak, which is a 14,000 foot mountain in Colorado. And I've never gone all the way up to where the railway is up there either, but it's beautiful. I've seen so many pictures of it. I just don't like heights. Like it's not my cup of tea. The air is very thin up there. Sometimes I have difficulty breathing when I'm at really high altitudes like that. So I don't always go all the way up to the like really high ones, but there are some that are lower in like the lower foothills that I go to that are pretty. And so I try and share that with you guys too. Always felt like past life in Colorado. You might have. Have you ever been here or not? Because it's really pretty in certain times of the year. And then other times of the year, everything's just so brown and dead looking. But summertime, if we get some rain, it's usually really green and pretty. And then wintertime can be really pretty, you know, from indoors. I'm not a skier or anything like that. I don't particularly like the snow. I don't like to drive in it or anything. So I stay close to home in the wintertime for that reason. I don't like it. It's not my favorite thing. Rain I love. Snow, not so much. I like the summertime a lot better. You have been here. Awesome. Well, if you're ever in Colorado again, shoot me an email. Maybe we could meet up for coffee or something. That would be fun. Maybe we'll go look at waterfalls together. I will try and put that in my to-do list of stuff to do. If I don't get to it this weekend, I'll try and remember to do it sometime this next week. I think we're supposed to have some good weather after Monday. We're supposed to have some little piddly snowstorm roll in, so we'll see. But sometimes they say, oh, you're not getting anything, and then it drops a ton, and other times, oh, you're getting a ton, and it doesn't drop anything. So they never know. In childhood, how funny. And you said you're in California. I used to live in California as a kid in San Diego. So funny, funny stuff. I lived in Mississippi when I was really little. That's where I was born. And then my dad was in the military. So when my parents split up, she brought us back here where her family was. His family was here too. And we pretty much grew up here since I was 4 or 5 years old in Colorado. So I've been here a long time. I definitely want to travel some more. Colorado, I don't feel like is where I'm supposed to be forever. I feel like I'm here for now, but if an opportunity presented itself for me to have like a really awesome job or a really cool place to live, you know, something exciting that brought me someplace else, I would probably consider moving, just because all my kids are grown now. My youngest is 19 and my oldest is like 25, 26 this next January. So they're grown. They don't necessarily need mom 24/7, but you know, I always want to be like close enough that I could help if I need to. But they could come visit me if I moved someplace, so I don't know. I want to relocate to the South. That's always been my dream, is to go someplace in the southern half of the United States. When I win a shitload of money, I would love to travel. Same, me too. I don't really play the lottery or anything. Maybe I should start. I rarely go to casinos. I've gone a handful of times. Every once in a while, I'll win a little something, but it's never anything super crazy. A couple $100 maybe, about it. But I would love to win a huge jackpot, because I would definitely go travel. If I had a buttload of money, just fun money, I would go travel. That was the number one thing I would do. And I would probably travel to some places that I could ghost hunt. I think that would be a hell of a lot of fun. Or I'd want to go to places that were like kind of exotic and try new different foods and things like that, and see new places and just travel out of my comfort zone. So I got to get a passport, because most of those are like way out of the United States. Hawaii's still on my bucket list. I want to go to Europe. Let's see, where else have I always wanted to go? I'd really love to travel like all the continents and just to see them, you know, but I'd have to have a reason to go, I guess. I don't know. But that's definitely something I would do if I had the time and the money. I think a lot of people would. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it for the night. Like I said, working towards my next goal of getting monetized on the channel so that I can actually offer some other perks to you guys. Not a whole lot's going to change over here, other than, like I said, I'm going to have YouTube be my primary focus, because it looks like TikTok's going to go away. So it is what it is. That's why I kept both, just in case, because I think it was last year there was some talk about, oh, it's going to get banned and all your stuff's going to be gone. I was like, okay, well, then I definitely need a backup to send all my videos to, so I don't lose like years worth of work again. Want to go to a casino too and need that jackpot. Well, I hope somebody wins it that needs it, because I always think it's good when you hear somebody like, oh man, they lost everything and they bought a lottery ticket and they hit it big and they were totally good. I love it when that happens. And it was good to see you too. So we're going to start trying to do some more lives. I just don't know exactly when. So if your notifications are on, you should get a little notification when I go live or when I post or whatever. And if you aren't subscribed and you like the content that I post, consider doing that, because subscribers are going to have some exclusive access to some things, and people that aren't subscribed will not have access to. So that's going to be another perk that we're going to offer. So I will see you guys next week in the videos. Feel free to comment, and it was good seeing you guys. Have a good rest of your weekend.